YouTube, how's it going? SJ here with finally another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at those medium to low budget icon strikers. It's going to be a review and a comparison between 89 rated Hugo Sanchez and 87 rated Luis Hernandez. Now, as you guys can see, I played Hernandez in this team and also used Sanchez in the exact same one. Now, I tested them at the striker position either in the 4-4-2 or in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Now, if you take a look at their face card stats, we can see that those are really similar. Similar pace, dribbling, shooting and physical stats on both cards, only passing looks a bit better on Hugo Sanchez. So I will try to tell you who is better and who is worth getting, but also if you liked the video and if you found it any helpful, make sure to like the video, please. Alright, but now let's jump straight into the clips. So, let me tell you, these two are two very good strikers, with the same letdown unfortunately. But I also have to say I liked one more than the other. But let's start off with the chemistry style I used on them and the traits they have. So to get the best comparison, I tested both cards with the Hawk chemistry style, which is the best one in my opinion, to boost pace, shooting and especially shot power and physicality. Now, Sanchez has the flare, the power header and the power free kick trait, and Hernandez has the outside foot shot trait, what is very nice to have on a player with a 3-star weak foot, and also the power header trait. Let's start off with pace. So with the chemistry style, both get about 95 for acceleration and sprint speed, and both cards are insanely fast, for example very similar to Mbappé, but Hernandez felt just a tiny bit faster. The reason for that could be the extra 3 points for the acceleration on Hernandez, but they are pretty much the same card pace wise. Next up, dribbling. Another category where these two cards are very similar, besides the skill moves. So with the height of 5'9", left stick dribbling is very good on both cards. You will see numerous clips here where I was able to go for those quick little turns to actually get off a shot on goal. So just for dribbling, both cards are gonna get an 8 out of 10. But I have to mention that Hernandez has 4-star skill moves and Sanchez only has 3. Now this is a difference because with Sanchez you are kinda limited. You still can rely on step overs, heel to heels, the bridge, fake shots and ball rolls, but you miss out on the La Coquette, the Berber spin and the standing scoop turn for example. But now let's talk about their shooting. So this was a surprise for me, because Hernandez was simply more clinical compared to Sanchez, which is a weird one. On their preferred foot, both are very good finishers, don't get me wrong. On the weaker foot though, both cards are inconsistent, unfortunately, because of that 3-star weak foot. They are gonna miss a lot of good opportunities, as you guys will see and already saw in a couple of clips here. But even on the weaker foot, somehow Hernandez was less inconsistent, if that makes sense. So I think this comes down to two things. At first, with Hernandez having the outside foot shot trait, you don't have to rely on the weak foot too often. And second of all, the composure stat. With Hernandez having 88 composure compared to Sanchez who has only 82 composure, I think this actually makes a difference between these two cards. So shooting wise, Hernandez is basically as good as it gets for a card with a 3-star weak foot. Sanchez was also very good, but worse compared to Hernandez. Also quickly to passing, so they get the job done up front. The weak foot is annoying sometimes, but most of the time you can rely on those 1-2s and some easy through balls. At last, to physicality, another category where these two cards are very similar. With the same height and similar stats, they felt pretty much the same. Who would have thought so? These two are more on the weaker side for strikers, very comparable to someone like Gabriel Jesus. Sanchez has 87 stamina though, and Hernandez has 81, which might be another reason why Hernandez felt a bit faster, at least to the end of some games. So you can play these two for 90 minutes at the striker position, but if you have some good super subs, I would suggest you to get them off between the 65th and the 75th minute. Also to mention, they actually have amazing jumping and heading accuracy. So if you want to cross, I guess these two can hit the back of the net with some headers too. But now to the conclusion. So these are two very good icon strikers for the price of about 400 to 450,000 coins, but I would go for Hernandez. I'll tell you why. They have very similar pace and very similar dribbling, but Hernandez has those 4-star skill moves. They have very similar shooting, but Hernandez shooting is slightly better. They basically have the same physical stats, Hernandez with slightly more stamina, and also to be fair, the same passing. So for me, it would always be Hernandez. Sanchez is still a very nice card though. So for the rating, Sanchez is going to get a 7.5 out of 10 and Hernandez is going to get the 8 out of 10, simply because of the 3-star weak foot. So guys, thank you for watching again. If you liked the video, make sure to like the video. And also you can sub for free so you don't miss any upcoming uploads. Furthermore, if you want to see us do these reviews live, you can do so by following us on Twitch or Twitter. You will find the links in the description down below. But thank you again for watching, stay safe and stay healthy. See you in the next review. Peace.